So time's been a little bit different lately. Obviously we've had lockdown, but also as you may or may not have seen on Instagram account the other week, my grandmother passed away back in August. So that's why I haven't really been on doing this sort of thing for some time, because obviously there's been the mental effects of lockdown, and then there's also been the mental effects of losing a family member. So it's been quite a rough old time really, but I'm very happy to say that she didn't pass away because of COVID. She passed away of purely old age. She was in her mid-90s, did very well in life. So but it's had quite a knock-on effect, and it's taken me some time to be able to sort of think straight and pull your head out of it, if that makes sense. So but, it's been quite a interesting roller coaster, because when someone passes away, you then have to start going through their stuff and working out what's to go where, charity shop, in the bin, or collectors, or whatever. So I had quite a nice few surprises. I've actually found a few spare parts of my cars, because my granddad used to have Renaults, and I found all sorts from Renault 12 fan belts to the simplest little pin that holds a throttle cable on the carburetor linkage. So I found loads of weird and wonderful little things that are pretty much meaningless and priceless and useless to most people, but I picked them up and gone, that's useful, I have that, I couldn't find one of those. So yeah, plenty of things that have been quite useful, and although they're not on the car yet, they will be going on the car at some point. So yeah. Yeah, the Megane is a very lovely car to drive. It's the successor of the Renault 19, which was a successor of the Renault 11 back in the, I think it was 1989, when the Renault 11 finished production. And then this took over from the 19, I believe, in about 1994-95, because my mum was one of these with an Emirates, which was about 95. So but it's a lovely little car. It's if you really put your foot down, you feel the 90 horsepower from that little 1.6 engine really take over, because you can really feel the pull. So there was a case where I had to go for it. I found it does pull very nicely. So I've got been making a little bit of progress on the Mark 1.5 the last couple of weekends. That had to be restricted. That had to be put off quite a lot, purely because where I was emptying my granddad's shed, my granddad's garage, and basically putting it in boxes and bringing it back to our house to sort through it, the space around the Mark 1 ended up completely gone, and it was sort of a case of, well, I can't move, so there wasn't really much motivation to try and wiggle your way in there to do anything with it. And with the fact that obviously I don't want to make a bad job of the Mark 1, I sort of didn't go near it, while I just thought I can't bear doing this work right now. Had to be in the right mental head space to do it. So I've been feeling better the last couple of weeks, and I have made a little bit of progress on it, so that's cheered me up a fair old bit, I'm not gonna lie. So but yeah, I've assessed the fact that I definitely want to put a new outer sill on the Mark 1 though, purely because you can see where a previous repair was done, and although the repair is still good to this day, I'm not satisfied with the idea of having a original sill with a little bit of repair on the bottom. I want to just take it all off, take all ounces of rot out the car, so it's a nice solid base, because I just can't see the point really in doing the restoration if I don't go to that extreme and pull the rust out of it, rather than just build it up from a not perfect body. So yeah, I'm sorting out getting all the spot welds out the bottom lip, and then I'm going to put a new panel on, and hopefully the inner sill will be good to go as it is, with a little bit of probably cleaning up and whatever. So but because obviously what the sill does to a car, it provides the car with its well, the monocoque chassis, which the 5 is well known for as the revolutionary step from the Renault 4, which was a separate body chassis design. All the box sections are what give it its structural strength and rigidity. So without that strength there, you have to be quite careful. And I've done what I've seen them do most times on TV when they've done a new seal, which is you take the door off and you roll the bar in the door frame, which basically gives it that bit of extra strength, so when you take it out the bottom, it's still got it there to brace and reinforce it. But even still, I'm still a little bit nervous about doing it. So what I've decided is that until I've got the new seal in my hand, and therefore it will be ready to go straight on the car as soon as possible when it's all off and apart, I've decided for now to focus on smaller areas of the car, like the A-pillar, where you got a little bit of rot just around the bottom of the windscreen scuttle panel, and I've decided to do those little areas first while I haven't got the panel in my hand for the seal, because that way I can make progress on the car in the meantime. Therefore it just gives you a bit of motivation. You think that's one more job I've just ticked off the list, so it just gives you a bit of that mojo back to get on with it, really. To be honest, I think besides the outer seal repair job that I've got to do, I think the rear suspension mountings are probably going to be the bigger nerve, to be honest, because obviously if you don't get all that bit area right, then you really are putting safety at risk. So you're making safety a huge concern on the whole car, whether or not it's actually safe to bolt everything back on and put it back on the road. So, but I have seen similar work done, and I have seen worse work still repaired and restored, so I'm not worried that it's not doable. It's just a matter of making sure it's done properly to ensure the structural integrity of the car. So yeah, life's been rather rough lately, but never mind, show must go on. Although it's rained today, I'm hoping to get out in the garage and do a little bit more to the Mark 1, even if all I do is cut a small area out at the bottom around the windscreen scuttle, and maybe hopefully get a new bit patched in. It's still a bit of progress. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll show you more progress very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.